if NASA is real or just a grand illusion? It's a question that has ignited countless debates and divided opinion across the globe. Today, we're going to delve into this intriguing topic, exploring the very origins of NASA, its proclaimed purpose, and the controversy that continues to surround it. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, commonly known as NASA, was established in 1958. It was born out of a space race, a fierce competition between two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, each vying for dominance in the final frontier. Its mission? To pioneer the future in space exploration, scientific discovery, and aeronautics research. But is there more than meets the eye? Could this esteemed institution, this symbol of scientific progress, be an elaborate facade? A grand illusion designed to deceive us? After all, the world of space exploration is shrouded in mystery, a vast expanse of unknowns that leaves room for speculation, for questions, for doubt. So, as we embark on this journey, keep an open mind. We'll be sifting through the facts, dissecting the evidence, and listening to both sides of the argument. And believers, skeptics, and everyone in between, this is your chance to explore the cosmos of controversy that surrounds NASA. Prepare to journey through the cosmos of truth and deception. First, we explore the reasons why many people believe in the authenticity of NASA. Let's delve into the minds of the believers, the ones who stand firm in their faith in NASA's legitimacy. What fuels their conviction? A significant factor is the technological achievements credited to NASA. The moon landing, the Mars rovers, the Hubble Space Telescope, these are feats of engineering that have left an indelible mark on our collective consciousness. They have pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible, driving innovation and inspiring generations to dream bigger and reach further. NASA's impact on science and technology cannot be understated. It's not just about the space missions. It's about the advancements in fields as diverse as computer technology, weather forecasting, and medical instruments. NASA's contributions have permeated every aspect of our lives, from the GPS systems we take for granted to the weather satellites that help us plan our day. And then, there are the astronauts, men and women who have risked their lives in the pursuit of exploration and discovery. They've gone on record, recounting their experiences, the awe-inspiring beauty of the cosmos, the isolation, the camaraderie. Their stories resonate with us, for they speak to the human spirit's unyielding curiosity and our innate desire to explore the unknown. But perhaps the most compelling reason for believers is the sheer volume of evidence. Thousands upon thousands of hours of video footage, millions of photographs, physical samples brought back from the moon. This mountain of evidence, they argue, could not possibly be the result of an elaborate hoax. These are the reasons why believers put their faith in NASA. For them, it's not just about space exploration. It's about human progress, our insatiable thirst for knowledge, and the belief that we, as a species, are capable of achieving extraordinary things. For these people, the evidence of NASA's authenticity is undeniable. Now let's delve into the reasons why some doubt the legitimacy of NASA. There's a curious faction of people who question the authenticity of NASA's operations. Their skepticism is fueled by a myriad of reasons, from doctored images to perceived inconsistencies in NASA's reports. Some even go as far as to suggest government cover-ups. Let's unpack these doubts. The first bone of contention is the imagery provided by NASA. Skeptics argue that the images of space and celestial bodies are too perfect, too beautiful to be real. They suggest that these images are nothing more than a product of sophisticated computer graphics, manipulated to present a convincing narrative of space exploration. In addition, they point to perceived inconsistencies in NASA's reports. For instance, they question the supposed absence of stars in the photographs from the moon landing. They puzzle over the flag that appears to ripple in an environment devoid of wind. They argue that the shadows in the lunar photographs are inconsistent, suggesting the use of multiple light sources, contrary to the single light source, the sun in space. Then, there are those who propose theories of government cover-ups. They believe that NASA is a puppet in the hands of the government, used to divert public attention or to justify enormous budgets. They argue that the famous moon landing was nothing more than a Cold War ploy to assert dominance over the Soviet Union. Compounding their skepticism is the belief that NASA, as an entity, is not transparent enough. They demand greater access to raw data and unedited footage. They argue that the agency's control over information allows it to manipulate the narrative of space exploration. leading to a warped public perception. However, it's important to note that these are not universally accepted views. They represent a faction of people who question the mainstream narrative. Their skepticism is not necessarily a rejection of space exploration, but rather a call for greater transparency and accountability. For these individuals, the inconsistencies are too significant to ignore. Evidence plays a pivotal role in any debate. So what does it tell us about NASA? Well, let's start with the believers. They point to the mountain of images from space, breathtaking snapshots of our planet, the moon, the sun, and the stars. These images have not only captivated us, but have also provided invaluable data for the scientific community. Observations of other planets and galaxies have led to discoveries that have fundamentally reshaped our understanding of the universe. Then there are the testimonies of astronauts. These men and women who have personally journeyed into the cosmos, experiencing the vastness of space firsthand. Their accounts are not only moving but also consistent, reinforcing the authenticity of their experiences. And let's not forget the scientific data. The meticulous measurements of celestial bodies, the detailed mapping of the moon's surface, the precise calculations of orbits and gravity. All these pieces of evidence have been scrutinized and verified by the global scientific community, lending credibility to NASA's operations. However, on the other side of the coin, skeptics present their own evidence. They scrutinize the images from space, pointing out anomalies and inconsistencies. Some even argue that these images are doctored, manipulated to deceive the public. They question the testimonies of astronauts, suggesting that they are merely actors in an elaborate ruse. They dissect every word, every gesture, looking for signs of deceit. And the scientific data? Skeptics argue that it's all part of the cover-up. They believe that the numbers are fabricated, the calculations are rigged, all in a bid to maintain the illusion of a functioning space agency. Both sides present compelling arguments. Both sides have their evidence. But as with any debate, interpretation is key. One person's proof is another's propaganda. One person's fact is another's fiction. That's the beauty and the challenge of evidence. The evidence is plentiful, but interpretation varies greatly. So where does all of this leave us? Is NASA an elaborate hoax or a beacon of scientific progress? We've journeyed together through the cosmos of this debate, exploring the vast galaxies of thought. On one side, we have the believers, those who see NASA as a pioneering force, paving the way for humanity's exploration of the final frontier. They argue that the wealth of knowledge we've gained about our universe, the technological advancements, and the international collaborations are evidence of NASA's legitimacy. On the other hand, we have the skeptics. They question the veracity of NASA's claims, raising doubts about moon landings, Mars rovers, and even the images we see of our own planet. They point to inconsistencies in official narratives and question the motives behind the vast sums of money poured into space exploration. We've examined the evidence from both sides, and it's clear that there's no shortage of passion or conviction. But the question remains, is NASA real or a carefully constructed facade? The answer, my friends, is not so simple. As with many things in life, the truth may be layered, complex, and open to interpretation.